Hey guys, welcome back to Biscuits Total War. This is Biscuits giving you an online commentary for a 2 versus 2 31k rules on the grassy flatlands. So this is actually the third replay that I've put on the trot when I'm playing alongside Zerberus from the Heaven Clan. We managed to pull off a nice string of victories, probably about 6 on the row over a period of a couple of days. And then somebody must have told Kleo minus that we've done so well because he decided to come online and give us a battle. And you've seen the good, you've seen the bad, and now you're about to see the ugly. This is going to be a case of Kleo putting us back into line. I think we were getting a bit too cocky after we got about 6 victories on our belt. We thought we'd go up against Kleo to see if we can try and beat him with pikes. And you're about to see how wrong we were, and you're about to see how well again Kleo plays when it comes to using the old Greeks. So let's get this battle started. I'll quickly show you what our tactic was, what units we brought. Zerberus again, he's brought his SPQR, the Romans. As usual, he's brought his 5 cav, followed by a couple of archers, and then the rest urbans. I have just brought a shed load of royal pikemen, 14 in total, and then 6 companion cav. Our tactic was really simple. I was going to go out there and just try and hold back the infantry of the Spartans by using all my pikes, and then we can use my cav plus the SPQR to absolutely mass rout the Romans. Now it should be a nice simple tactic, and to be honest it's not a bad tactic. I think playing against certain people, that tactic should not easily win, but again, playing against a Kleo tactic didn't always work, and you're about to see what exactly happens. The 4th member that we've got here is a guy called RedTiger from the Wolves clan. I'm not sure if that's his real name or maybe if he's another Wolves player who's changed his name for this replay, but he plays incredibly well, and you're about to see exactly what goes and how it all pans out. So I was expecting these guys to either stand still, or they're basically what they're going to try and do is that the Greeks want to avoid the Macedonians, and the Greeks want to attack the Romans. So what's going to happen is you'll see that both sides are going to swap around, and that's basically so they can get into a better maneuverability, and the Greeks should be able to munch through the urbans without any difficulty. So I think they knew we were going to do this. So what they've done, they've got a bunch of crescent archers just standing still, and as we're moving, we're getting our flanks shot to bits by these Cretans. So already we've lost quite a few urbans. I'm going to move my infantry units over here to try and get towards these Greeks, and Zerberus is going to try and rush forwards to these Julii units over here. I'm going to move my cav around the side, and really we want to just try and aggressively rush forward and push forward here. So in comes my guys here. I'm running forward, and they've already moved positions. So what I need to now do is move my infantry over here, and SPQR needs to move his infantry over here. So let's see what happens. I move my guys to the side. I'm going to get absolutely shot to bits by all of these Cretans. Just look at my guys. They're dropping like flies here. They're being shot point blank by all of these guys. So I'm moving my pikes out here. I'm moving my cav around the back, as you can see here. And basically my infantry, I want to try and hold back these Greeks. That's all I want to do. I'm not bothered about anything else. I just want them to try and hold back the Spartans whilst we try and rush these guys. So in comes Zerberus' infantry. Now the next thing that Kleo's going to do, he's going to get his Cretans and he's going to shoot my guys here, which is a really good move, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to engage my cav into these Praetorians so that hopefully we can just rush forward. Now we should have timed this rush a bit better, because I'm rushing my guys forward. As you can see, down comes Zerberus' guys. What we should have done is done it a bit better. In comes my cav here to try and snag up these guys here, so we can just try and push forward into these urbans, but we've gone too slow, and because we've taken our time with that rush, we've messed it up. My guys are now being shot by these Cretans. Here we go. As you can see, all of these Cretans are now shooting my guys. So with all of these Cretans and these Praetorian Cav, they should be able to beat my companion Cav. The Cav should have gone in for a charge already, but we're already too late. These guys should be over here now, but they're still snagged up on this pillar screen. And my guys have got their backs turned to all of these Spartans. So we've made about 3 or 4 blunders there. And Kleo and the Wolves member are going to capitalise on this. And they're really going to put us back in our place. So I'm going to turn my guys around. I'm going to try and just hold back these Spartans. But my guys are going to start to rout any time. My companion Cav has pretty much been slaughtered. All of my guys have been shot by these Cretan archers which are over here. My guys are now routed. So we've lost our Cav edge here. Now in comes Zerberus' Cav. It's a bit too slow here. It's going to charge through, but all of this peeler is going to be slaughtering these Cav units. A few of these SPQR units now starting to rout. That's going to cause panic to these guys, and then these guys are going to start to rout. In comes the Julii Cav. They've almost surrounded these SPQR Cav. It's going to cause this Cav to rout. My Cav has come back, but it's already routed, so it's going to be pretty weak. My infantry are slowly routing. All of these Cretan archers are just shooting them at point blank range. Julii is going to pull back their Cav, and they're going to go for another counter charge right into these guys here. I'm going to send in my Cav here. I thought I could try and rout a few of these Cretan archers, but it's not going to work. My Cav are going to just mass rout again. There we go. They're going. They've killed a couple of Cretan archers, but done hardly any damage. My guys are trying to hold the line against all of these Greeks, but the Greeks have now managed to come around the flank here. Now they've come around the flank, these guys' morale are going to start to drop. As you can see, my guys are going to start to panic. They're starting to rout. Zerberus is going to try and defend their flank here and kill these Spartans that have managed to come around the flank, but not really going to do too much damage because in comes the Julii Cav. Nice Cav strike here, cutting straight through the centre, aiming for that general unit, and there we go. The SPQR are going to chain rout. They're chain routing. My Royal Pikes are now chain routing. It's pretty much done and dusted. So this is our third replay with Zerberus. The first replay 2 videos ago, that was the good one. Then we had a bit of a bad one, but we still managed to win it. And this is the third one, the ugly. This is where we got our ass slapped by Kleo. He's done really well there, really well played with RedTiger. They've absolutely put us back in our place. Really nice teamwork. We made so many blunders there, we made so many mistakes. They capitalised on each one of our mistakes and really managed to beat us as if we were noobs. So really well played there, Kleo, really well played there, RedTiger. And hard luck, Zerberus. We tried our best, but we didn't quite pull it off in the end. Our kills weren't too bad. I managed still getting about 800 kills. Sadly, Zerberus only gotten about 600 kills. But if we look on the opposition, both of them got over 1500 kills. So well played to those guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. As I always said at the beginning of this channel, I like to put up my wins, I like to put up my defeats, I like to put up my tactics and my tips, so hopefully you guys can learn from my victories, learn from my defeats, and at the end of the day, make it as entertaining as possible. So please guys, leave me your thoughts, please leave a little comment, please leave a little thumbs up. I really do appreciate every thumbs up I get. I really love watching and reading every single comment. I do aim to reply to every comment that you leave. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. So this is Biscuits signing off, wishing you all the best, and I'll catch you guys soon. Cheers, bye now.